Good morning, guys. Okay, so I apologize for the crazy look. I'll explain shortly what's happening here. I hope my fridge is not making too much noise. I hope you can't hear it. It's really noisy. Ever since we had a problem with our fridge, it just makes this really loud noise. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Sometimes it shakes. So hopefully it won't get too crazy while I'm here. But anyway, today's video, guys. Oh, honestly, I'm going grey. Like, seriously grey. It is spreading in my hair like wildfire right now, and it's getting a little out of hand for me. Like, I could take a little bit of it. First of all, I was semi enjoying it because I was like, oh, there's a little bit of grey. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's so cute. And now it's like it's going everywhere. I think particularly this year, I guess, because it's been like so stressful and there's been so much happening. I don't know, but it feels like my greys have been fast-tracked, so I don't even part my hair like this anymore because the grey is just too much. I mean, I prefer my hair this way anyway, but sometimes I feel like I want it this way and I can't because I feel like, nah, man, the grey's too heavy, man. Look, I mean, just look. It's all, I hope I'm showing you properly, but it's like, it's all inside there and it's there. It wasn't really disturbing me before, but it is disturbing me now. I just, no, because it makes me feel, I mean, I'm not old, but it makes me feel like I'm aging, and I don't like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with grey hair, don't get me wrong. If you've got grey hair, there's nothing wrong with grey hair, but I'm just not ready for it, mentally ready for it yet. So, I mean, if it was just a little bit in the front and it was like, I could like do it and it's all stylish and stuff, but it's just becoming a bit overwhelming for me. And it kind of, I guess it gives me a little glimpse into what it's like when you're old as well, because, you know, when you're young and you feel like you're never going to be old, but obviously one day you are going to be old. But it's like, what happens mentally as you transition from being youthful to being old? You know, your body just feels old, but your brain is still probably very much, you know, like I'm still young. So how do you make that transition? So I feel like maybe I'm going through that process, I'm not sure. So my hair is going grey, and probably my body will start to, like, you know, feel, you know, the knocks and stuff as I get older. But right now I still feel young in me. I still feel young, and so having my hair go grey for me just feels like, what's happening here? It's like, it feels like I'm 20 and my hair's going grey. I know it happens to people, but it's just like, this is a bit too much for me. It really is. So I'm like, I just can't. So guys, yeah, I'm gonna be one of those people. Look at it, it's really grey. Oh my goodness. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be one of those people that dyes my hair. So I've decided to dye it. In fact, I used to dye my hair anyway, all the time. This is before I even had one single strand of grey. I used to dye it all the time just because I love the whole black, vibrant look of hair. I just think when your hair's nice and black, it looks more healthy. And so that's the reason, partly why I want to dye it, but obviously the greys as well. I just hadn't done it for a long time because it's so messy, and I can't be bothered a lot of the time, to be honest, because my hair naturally is very brown. It's like, I don't like it. It's a horrible brown color, almost like it looks like there's dust in your hair, that kind of brown. That's the natural color of my hair, but I haven't dyed my hair for a very long time, but I'm pretty sure that there's still some color on it. So today I'm gonna just dye it again, I think, because I really can't take it anymore. So I've got some dye here. So I'm using this. I've had this for so long. Yeah, I'm using this. This is what I normally use. It's just a black color. It's some kind of like, I don't know if it's a henna dye. Can we say it's a henna dye? I'm not sure. It's in a different language. Yeah, it is. It's a henna dye. This came out of this. It was in there. Yeah, so this morning I planned to do this, and then I had a bit of a panic attack because I couldn't find gloves, and I was like, I just did my nails, and there's no way I'm going to be doing this while I've got no gloves, but I managed to find some. So yeah, I'm about to start the process, guys. So I just have to do it because I can't deal with it. And this thing is so seriously messy. The last time I dyed my hair, right, you don't notice straight away, but when you dye your hair in the bathroom, first of all, it looks like you've cleaned up everything. Put it into a container. First, it looks like you've done it. Yeah. First, you look like you've cleaned up everything, and then a couple of days, right, the color that has been left on like the tiles and stuff starts to come through a bit more. And then you're like, oh look, there's black spots everywhere. And by that time, it's kind of like stuck to the walls, and so it's harder to clean. So this dye is very deceiving. It matures over time. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm hoping my son will not come here and disturb me because he's got a thing about these blue gloves, right, that I'm gonna use. These ones for my hands. And anytime he sees them, he's like, Mom, gloves! And he wants to wear them. And so I've only got this one pair. And so if he sees this right now, I'm pretty much finished. So, and because I like to do things the right way, I'm using a fork to mix this, okay? And I haven't measured anything either. I'm terrible with stuff like that. I never measure anything. So literally I just poured a cup of water and I'm just gonna pour it in here, like so. I'll go slowly at first, just to kind of mix it up. And I will actually put a little bit of conditioner in here too, so that my hair doesn't get too dry. Because I feel like dye sometimes can make your hair feel a bit dry afterwards, and I don't want that dry feeling. So I'm trying to show you what I'm doing. You can see it kind of looks like this nasty, it looks like mud. That's what it looks like mud. So I'm going to stick some conditioner in there, although I wasn't prepared. I haven't got the conditioner here right now. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. This is long, honestly. When I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time on my hair, and now I can't. That's part of the reason why I decided to lock my hair, because I just don't have as much mental space for my hair and as much time. Although I'd have just spent literally the last, I don't know, day and a half retying my hair, because I wanted to retie my hair before I dyed it, which I have done. So it's all nice and fresh in there. You probably can't see, but yeah, I've just retied it. And my head is really sore right now, because I literally finished doing it last night around, what time did I finish? Probably around 11:30 at night I finished doing it, because I was like, I didn't want to do it this morning. So I've done that. So I'm just gonna go get oh, the spoon went inside, dang it. Okay, bear with me. I'm just gonna get some conditioner to put in there. Okay, right. Okay, so I'm gonna put my gloves on, just because the fork fell inside the mixture and I don't want to put my hands in there. So here we go. One glove. This is so long, honestly. I know some people enjoy this stuff, but nah, I don't. I've got better things that I would prefer to be doing today. But anyway. So I'm not showing you very well, am I? But I'm just going to put this on the floor because it's going to be easier. Okay. So I basically have this, I'm using a deep conditioner, this one. I have this deep conditioner that I'm just going to stick inside and mix it all up. I don't want my hair to feel dry, so that will also make the whole thing a bit more creamier too. You can't really see that, but there you go, it's like that. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time mixing this in together. Just bear with me while I do this. Oh, it's looking kind of gross right now. Looks like something curdled. So it's gone kind of like thicker and more gross. See, it looks disgusting, right? But yeah, that's it. So it's better when it's thicker as well, because it won't drip as much all over me. And I'm going to try my best not to get it all over my face and all over my neck. Oh no. Okay. This looks much better now, look. See? It's more of like a, what do you call that? I don't know. But it's thicker. I didn't want it to be too drippy. So, yeah, I know it's on my leg, it's alright. So I'm just going to start. I'm not very prepared though, actually. Okay. I should have really had a hairband, but it's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just one section at a time. And and I'm literally just going to rub it into my hair. This is probably not the best way to do it. You should be doing it bit by bit and going right to the roots, but I'm just too lazy to do that. I just don't have the time or the energy. I just can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna rub it, and especially just concentrating on my roots. Oh, my head's so sore. Oh, it's so sore.
I could take a break from this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm right.
That is me done. I'm gonna sit with this on my hair for a little while, just to let the color develop, because if you wash it off straight away, it will just rinse everything out. So you have to literally leave it on there for some time for the color to stick to your hair. Yeah, and then I'll go shower it off, and hopefully I won't have gone too black, because you can go really black if you leave it on too long. But obviously if you wash it off too quickly as well, it won't stick. So I'm hoping that by the time I finish, I don't look like a witch. But anyway, yeah, let's come back and see what happens. Okay, so I'm back out of the shower. I've washed my hair. Oh my goodness, that dye is a beast to come out. To wash that thing out, man, these buckets and buckets of water. But anyway, I haven't had a good look at it yet, but I'm hoping that it has done the trick. Let's see. Whoa. That's a lot of hair, huh? Okay, so we still have some grays going on. We still have some grays. Is it still very grey? It's not? Okay. I'm just asking my son who's behind the camera. I guess it's not as bad, but it's still there.
It's blacker than before though.
Oh my gosh. I can't even see it properly. I'm trying to look through the camera. No, thank you.
Hi.
It's still a bit grey. I didn't leave it on for long enough. I left it on for probably about, I'd say 30 to 45 minutes. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not as bad as it was. I guess that gives it more of a natural look. And I didn't want my hair to go too overly black as well, because when it's too overly black, it clashes with my skin a bit too much. So yeah, this is it. So what I did, I just washed it out, and then I just did a co-wash as well. So what I'm going to do now, because it's just freshly done, I'm going to just spray it with a little bit of my rose water mix that I make in here. So it's just rose water with some oils and some essential oils and stuff. So I'm just going to part my hair into 4 like this and just lightly spray it. Sorry if that's going all over the camera. Try not to. And then I'm just, this is literally all I do with my hair, guys. When I said that I don't like to invest too much time in my hair, this is what I'm talking about. So literally, I'm just gonna do this. Just plait it down and leave it to dry. Just leave it to air dry. I never ever blow dry my hair, ever. And so I just do this, I leave it to air dry, and that's it. And then when it's dry, I just take it down. It's as simple as that. I don't do anything else to my hair at all. I guess, yeah, well, it's working for me. I don't have any like problems with my hair. I don't suffer from dryness or anything like that, so it must be okay, right? Most of what I do is an experiment when it comes to my hair. I'm definitely not afraid to experiment with it. I'm not afraid to cut it all off either. I'm actually not afraid, because I just feel like it's hair, innit? It just grows back. So that's why when I started doing my locks, I just thought, well, let's try it and see. They didn't even start out as locks. They're actually micro locks, so they were just like small twists that I did. So when I did it, I thought, okay, if it doesn't work, I'll just undo them. I'll just undo them, as simple as that. But it's been like about almost a year now, and I still have them. So hey, some people are like, oh, what do you do to your hair? How do you do it? I'm like, oh, You may not want to copy me. One giant experiment, that's all. So yeah, I think the grades have definitely gone down a bit though, right? They're still there, but they're not as obvious as before. So like, I think I could definitely wear my hair this way now and not feel too, not paranoid, a bit, I'll not feel too self-conscious about it. Yeah, so. This is me.
Fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night. Need the mistletoe. It's cold outside.
And that's it. See the back too, I think. And that's it. I'll just leave it to air dry. Yeah, so that's it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, would you ever dye your hair? Have you ever dyed your hair? If you were going grey like me, would you do it? I want to know. I'm genuinely interested to know, would you do it? Yeah. Anyway, that is it, guys. Until next time. Don't forget. I know what's wrong with me. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button for me and the notification bell. And also do me a favor and like this video so it goes out to a wider audience. I'd appreciate it very much. Until next time, I am out. Nuti Papa.